Did the old prophets actually meet angels on top of mountains? Or were they highly intelligent beings from a galaxy far, far away? Today, we're taking a look at 3 well-known sightings of UFOs. Because let's face it, we're not alone, and the evidence is everywhere.
In this video, I'll be talking about the topic of life on Mars. My previous videos featured alien encounters and visits to Earth, so it's only appropriate that I zoom further out this time. Mars is a fascinating planet, a dead, dry world that's still rather mysterious to us. For a long time, a debate has raged about whether there was or is life on Mars. There's a fair bit of evidence that could validate either position. If you're eager to find out more, let's dive right in. Exploring the solar system and Mars, early days. First up, let's talk a little about the early Mars exploration missions. It may seem boring, but it's important to understand how far we've come in researching the Red Planet. Since the space age began, there's been a lot of exploration by spacecraft from various national agencies. This includes nations such as Russia, China, America, and India. The first craft sent into space was the Soviet satellite Sputnik 1, launched in 1957. It successfully orbited Earth until 4th of January the following year. The American probe Explorer 6, which launched in 1959, was the first satellite to image Earth from space. We've managed to send these and more craft on visits to all the solar system planets, as well as the moon. These unmanned missions have allowed us to get close-up photographs, as well as tests on the soil and atmosphere of some planets. As for Mars, the first successful flyby, without touching down, was conducted from the 14th to the 15th of July, 1965, by NASA's Mariner 4. Later, probes were sent to orbit the planet. In more recent times, we've had landers and rovers on the planet's surface. The most famous rover is Curiosity, which landed in 2012 and is still active today. Challenges of exploring Mars. The thing about Mars is, the planet is an inhospitable and rugged place due to a very thin atmosphere. It's essentially a giant desert. This means even unmanned spacecraft can't land without facing difficulty. And that's not taking into account the long travel distance from Earth. In fact, more than 60% of landing attempts have failed. This also means there are no manned explorations with our current technology. The constant bombardment of solar radiation renders it harmful to astronauts. Evidence of life. Despite the challenges, we've managed to gather quite a large amount of data and samples from Mars. And now, we arrive at the question that's on everyone's mind. Is there life on the Red Planet? From the discoveries of researchers, it's made clear that there likely was long ago. In August 1996, a group of scientists found evidence of ancient life on Mars. This evidence included bacteria-shaped objects and organic chemical molecules in a Martian meteorite. Ironically, this discovery was made on Earth, in Antarctica. More recently, in 2014, Curiosity, the famous Mars rover I mentioned earlier, uncovered even more interesting clues. It tested a few of the rock samples acquired on Mars and found organic chemicals. These are essentially the building blocks of all life. Yes, that means humans, plants, animals, and even aliens. This doesn't mean that life exists for sure on that planet, but it does open up the possibility. In the wake of this and other evidence, various theories have popped up about the presence of life on Mars. Conspiracy theories. A face on Mars. Right from the day we first began exploring Mars, there have been conspiracy theories. One of the earliest, if not the earliest, surrounds the existence of a giant face on Mars. No, not a living thing, but a statue. This conspiracy stems from a picture taken in 1976 by NASA's Viking 1 spacecraft. The picture, taken in the Cydonia region of Mars, shows a rocky outcrop that appears to be a face. This picture has sparked much discussion about its purported origins, with claims that it could have been a remnant of an ancient civilization. But skeptics say it's a trick of the light and shadows. They point to higher resolution photos released by NASA and the ESA in 1998 as proof. Still, the conspiracy theory persists. After all, it's hard to disprove such a theory without conclusive evidence after all. Strange bone. Aside from the face, there's another potential lead on Martian life, a photo of a strange, bone-like object lying in the soil. The internet has chimed in with various theories about what the object's presence means. Some say it's proof of life existing on Mars. Others, including UFO bloggers, compare it to previously seen images. These include a fossilized reptilian spine and a human finger. So, is the strange bone an alien or dinosaur thigh bone? NASA scientists say it's probably just another rock formation like the face. For all we know, it could be the bone of a Martian inhabitant. That doesn't necessarily mean there are any still alive now, but it would be a monumental discovery regardless. The dog door. Speaking of weird images, there's yet another strange picture released by Curiosity. Once is odd, twice is a coincidence, but thrice may be a pattern. Mars is desolate and seemingly uninhabited, right? You'd think so. So what's a mysterious tiny door doing there, in the middle of nowhere? It's a recent picture taken this year. Keep in mind that the size is only around 12 inches, 30 centimeters tall, and 16 inches, 40 centimeters wide. It's essentially a dog door on Mars. And of course, everyone loves dogs. Does this mean there are alien puppies running around the planet? Conspiracy theorists seem to think so, but NASA disagrees. These kinds of open fractures are common in bedrock, both on Earth and on Mars, NASA said in a statement. Of course, that doesn't stop people from forming their own theories anyway. As for the truth, well, according to the Planetary Society, there's a significant chance that life does exist on Mars right now, despite being a desert planet. Mars has ice caps and subsurface lakes. These have been detected numerous times by spacecraft, like the European Space Agency's Mars Express. These locations can protect life from the harsh conditions otherwise found on Mars. And just because we haven't detected it doesn't mean it's absent. After all, our orbital cameras can't penetrate deep into those lakes and ice caps. Is there life on Mars? Or are all those photos just pictures of rocks that coincidentally look weird? We'll never know for sure until a manned Mars mission becomes possible. In the meantime, people will continue spinning their theories. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and comment below if you believe any of the theories about life on Mars. And be sure to tune in next week.